Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nasalwa Shahira binti Badrul Hisham. Today I would like to present about introduction and credit risk. An investment holding company for banking and asset management business under Hong Leong Finance Group is Hong Leong Capital Berhad. The company serves as a leading regional finance service institution and provide clients with a full range of value proposition and financial solution in the area of investment banking, stockbroking, future brokerage, and others. The division is serviced by HLCB main operating subsidiary, namely Hong Leong Investment Bank Berhad, Hong Leong Asset Management Berhad, and Hong Leong Islamic Asset Management Senjang Berhad. It is a wholly owned subsidiary of HLM. There are two main divisions, namely the Investment Banking Division and the Stockbroking Division in Hong Leong Investment Bank. Dedicated and committed attitude in providing timely advice and good trade execution in providing support by team sale, as well as professional research team of industry experts.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Alayani binti Rahman and I will present about risk in Islamic finance and liquidity risk. Risk in Islamic finance. Islamic finance is a peers that refers to financial transactions that do not violate Sharia standards. The Islamic financial system is based on fiqh muamalat or commercial law. According to divine law of Allah and Prophet Muhammad, this law analyzes the concept of social justice, equity and fairness in all commercial transactions, support entrepreneurship, defense property rights, and emphasize transparency of contractual duties. Based on Sharia, compliant goods that are free of riba, gharar, maisir, and non-halal activities. Profits are allowed in Islam. Fixed returns are not allowed.
Hello, my name is Siti Aminah binti Amli and I am from TIC 105AA. I will present about Hong Leong Islamic Bank, which is strategically focused on providing holistic solutions based on Sharia tenets and principles. Provides a wide range of innovative solutions to its customers, including structured finance, business and corporate banking, personal financial service, Islamic global markets, investment account, and wealth management.
Next, we move to the credit risk. Okay, Hong Leong Investment Bank once said that based on deposit competition and limited scope in further expansion of saving and current account, is likely that the bank net interest margin will be under some pressure. Part of the group overall business strategy is risk management. Identify, assess and manage risks and uncertainties and may impede the group ability to achieve its strategy and objective in process and judgment. Implementing and the need to be proactive in risk management. The group has implemented a risk management framework where the risks are managed by the group and strategy objective in process and judgment. Implementing and the need to be proactive in risk management. The group has implemented a risk management framework where the risks are managed by the group at various levels. Next, at the reporting date, the group of company assess whether there has been a significant increase in credit risk at each reporting date for early recognition exposure in determining whether the exposure is subject to a 12 months. This is done by comparing the risk of default that occur over the remaining lifetime from the reporting date and the intent recognition date. Contract payment are used and the financial asset will be designated as having a significant increase in credit risk regardless of the backstop. That's all from me. Thank you.
The second is market risk. Market risk is the risk that arises from the movement of stock prices, interest rates, exchange rates, and commodity prices. Market risk will often occur seen from the activity of bank in the capital market. This is due to the equity market uncertainties, commodity prices, interest rates, and credit spreads. How Hong Leong Islamic Bank manage market risk is, market risk will primarily be managed through various limits and risk control following a more in-depth risk assessment and review. Second, reducing action taken by banks in the market risk is by looking at market risk limits, monitoring and improvement process, delegation authority, model validation and methodology board. Third, regular market risk tests will be conducted in the trading book for measuring in terms of the weakness of losses under stresses market condition.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Wardah binti Abdul Latif. I'm from TIC 1105AA and I will continue about the operational risk and suggestion about Hong Leong Islamic Bank. Okay, operational operational risk is the risk of loss resulting from indicate or fail initial process, people and system, or from actional event, which also include outsourcing and business continuity risk. Okay, management oversight on operational risk management matters effect through a risk and compliant government committee, was oversight is effect through the PRMC. Okay, the bank's ORM strategy is based on a framework of continuous improvement, good governance structure. The objective is to create the strong risk and initial control culture by ensuring awareness of the significance of operational risk, is methodology of the identification, analysis, assessment, control, and monitoring.
Liquidity risk. Liquidity risk is the risk associated with the company's cash flows and risk arising from a lack of liquidity for routine operating needs, reducing the bank's capacity to meet its obligations when they are due. Minimizing liquidity risk is an aspect of asset liability management in the banking industry. Liquidity risk is one of the key risks of Leong Banking Group. Prudent liquidity management strategies to limit liquidity risk is: first, establish comprehensive policies and procedure. Second is implementation of risk control. Third is liquidity risk policies and governance are reviewed by ALCO, approved by BARMC, and approved by board. If any possible weakness are found during the stress test exercise, a relevant management action plan will be prepared and recommended to the board.
For the suggestion, in this pandemic phase, and this many losses suffered by various institutions and banks, and there are many banks that suffer huge losses due to financial problems that are not well received or lack of encouraging investment activities. Okay, financial risk may be due to disruption to bank customer, financial market, and bank operation. Okay, the first, provide a strategic plan to ensure that its operation and service are maintained are fully functional in the event of any difficulties or outbreak of disease experienced at this time. Okay, second, implement and change business continuity management plan and improvements in each process to ensure the smooth running of the business and its operation. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
The last slide is conclusion. Based on the case study that our group has done on risk management in Leong Islamic Bank, there are 10 risks in the annual report Leong Islamic Bank 2021. In this case study, only 4 are presented, namely credit risk, market risk, operational risk, and liquidity risk. Based on the way Leong Islamic Bank handle risk management, it has successfully proven that the system and the management are very well controlled. Managing risk is an important part of the bank overall business. It should be seen in terms of identification process, assessment, and manage risk, and uncertainties that may result in obstacle to the bank ability to achieve its strategy and Leong Islamic Bank strategy objective.